Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is Spawn. He was not born, he was pooped out. Don't worry, bro, your secret is safe with me. We're kicking this game off with a 3-lander. We've got double ascension, a removal, and our first body in the 3 slot. With this deck, that's a bad hand. Mull. Then we get a shuffler special with a better mix of cards. It's a bit trickier since we have only 2 lands, but we do have 3 mana. We'll try it. Keep. We'll send the Wrath on down. Everything else will be more impactful during the game. They play out a Momo. I'm still not sold on this guy, and we're halfway through the Avatar season. We draw a removal, and this turn, we'll drop in our Familiar. All we need is 1 more untapped land, and we can drop in our Overlord on our next turn. They play out a Seam Rip. Our Familiar will be in lockup and unable to help us power out our cards. They follow up with a Bat, and they'll be able to take out one of our removals. We draw another Halia, but with only 2 mana available, we have to hold what we got. They send it, and we'll take the damages. Of note is they didn't play a land, and we should make them wait until their next turn to use the map tokens we're about to give them. We draw an Ascension, and it's very tempting to play it out and bounce our own Familiar. But we have 3 mana, and that's enough for Halia. The life gain we get will be enough to cancel out a good chunk of their airborne damages. They play out an Exemplar. That's an angel that grows with every point of life they gain, and it also gives them card draw. This is not looking good. Their team of flyers have gotten a very strong boost to their damage output. We luck out and draw Plains. There's a couple of ways we could play this, so let's take a moment to think about our plan. The Ascension on the Bat, then the removal on the Exemplar is an excellent line, but an argument could be made on impending the Overlord. In the end, I think the Ascension into the removal is a better line of play since it does take out their biggest threat and slows them down a bit. Their Bat comes back, and we're about to lose our Overlord. This is still better than letting them keep the Exemplar. They finally crack a map token, and that shows another Bat on top. They keep it, it's solid pump for the next map token. We draw a Smelf, not the best card, but maybe we can make use of it. Let's play it out. It'll even take our Ascension up a notch. If we play out our second Halia, we will gain enough life to draw a card at the end of our turn. And it's another counter on our Ascension. Let's send it. We've got the bigger men, and we have plenty of mana now that we can play out most of the cards we draw. We draw triplets. We will need another mana to get it down. And that's if they don't snag it with the Bat. They just drew. They crack another map token and draw a land. They drop another Exemplar. You get the feeling that if they hadn't drawn the land, they would have played out the Bat. They send it, and now we've gone down to 8 life. We're on the very thin razor edge. We draw a Cub, which is amazing. With it in play, we'll be able to drop in the triplets, and we'll power up the Ascension. This has turned into a real fight. Sure, the triplets can't block flying, but we can gain enough life to hold out for another few turns while we build up enough men to smash their life total. they play out as sheltered by ghosts. Most players recognize it as the trap it really is. And to my surprise, they take the Ascension. I would have expected to see a token triplet disappear, but here we are. They use the last map token on their Exemplar. That's a big 6 spot in the air and it has lifelink. They play out their second bat to steal the card we have in hand. Too bad for them, it's a land. They send it. Everyone that can turn sideways gets in for hits. While it looks good on paper, they've left themselves open for a counterattack. 22 life is a solid amount. Surely we can't take them down. Plus, they will gain another 1 with their bat when we send the team. We'll do a quick count here. That's 20 from the triplets alone, and they have trample, so blocking them is nearly useless. And the rest of our squad will get us well over the 22 we need to win it. Even if they block, they are toast. All that's left is to fire up our man land and turn our men sideways. They say GG's and don't even bother blocking. We've got way too much for them to handle. That is GG's, extra triplet cheese. And that, my friends, wait, how is Momo still able to fly after getting fat from all that performance-enhancing candy? Is another satisfied customer.